Okay, so I thought about it, and I figured, let's just go ahead and grab Tally. We'll just go ahead and grab her now, before we head to Ilium. Since, of course, the possibility of taking Tally with us when we go see Liara is always, would be there. So I'm pretty sure I have an idea of which two I want to take on this mission. Obviously, I want to take Legion, because that's part of the whole reason I'm doing this. And I think I want to go with Garrus, because, of course, we know about the romance that Garrus and Tally can have. So she would, of course, have some kind of reaction to seeing both Shepard and Garrus. But wait till you see her reaction when she sees Legion. Definitely overlooked that. Gotta give Legion his points here. Let's see. So just stay alive. And of course the combat drone. Gotta give him the combat drone. Definitely gotta switch up my weapons here. Yeah, let's get the arc projector, because of course we're gonna be facing a lot of Geth on this mission, including those big mechs. Let's see, Garrus is fine, and let's switch Legion's weapon. I'll give him that. There we go. Oh yeah, this fun mission where you gotta make sure you stay in the shade.
Indicates that Tally is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Hastrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Yeah, this mission is fun, having to try and stay out of the sunlight. Stay in the shade. I remember that bringing Grunt on this mission was a good idea, because he really didn't suffer from that because of his Krogan regen.
Heat is degrading shield performance.
If we stay in the shade, we should be fine.
Anyone who gets this, find Tally's aura. She and that data are all that matters. Kill us alive.
Change weapons! Incoming dropship. Heads up!
Temporarily rerouting heretic systems. Targeting order processed. Contact!
Well, I'll get to have the drone back now that Legion's here.
Taking hits. Threat neutralized. Target eliminated.
Scratch.
Target contact.
Really?
What less to worry about?
Taking hits. Abundant damage. Arrow. Abundant damage. Taking hits.
Some places here, some of the cover doesn't really offer any shade.
Temporarily rerouting heretic systems.
Understood.
Following path.
So we're gonna get the other SMG.
Automated flight weapon ring.
One, this is squad leader Kelringer. Do you copy? The guest sent a dropship towards Up 2. Tullyzor is secure, but we need backup.
There it is. There's the Tempest SMG.
Air, can you send support?
I do like it.
Op 1, this is squad leader Kelringer. Come in, over.
They're all dead.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I passed a lot of dead Quarians on the way in. You're the first survivors I found.
Wait. Shepard? Inspector Tally worked with? Oh, don't know why you're here, but right now any organic is a welcome sight. Patch your radio into channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
Of course, he also has no idea that we just gave the communications channel to a Geth standing next to us. Which, if he knew that, he probably wouldn't have given that to us.
What's your current position?
We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Tullyzor at a secure shelter, then doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tally out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep him off you.
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I'm gonna give my life for the migrant fleet, all the difference in the world. I'm no tech expert, Shepard. I'm a Marine. They tell me to shoot, I shoot. They said to protect Tally and the data. You get him out safe, I've done my job.
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tally yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Tullyzor. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
And they're dead.
Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the Quarian commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
Fire it.
Good job, little drone. 50 rounds of clip.
Abundant battle under fire. Taking hits.
Really?
You got it.
Enemy disabled.
Clock's off time. Never saw me coming.
Target pilot.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Geth Primes.
Target contact. Yes.
One less to worry about.
Under fire. Yeah, taking hits. Pilot.
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun shouldn't be like this. It was stable a few hundred years ago. Stars don't die that quickly.
I believe this is part of the plot that ended up getting completely abandoned by the time we got to Mass Effect 3. You know, the dark matter stuff. Yeah. Alright, there's charge number 2. And here comes some more.
Target contact. Automated flight weapon ring. Abundant battle. Under fire. Abundant battle.
Fire in the hole.
Pilot. Target contact. Pilot.
Alright. Fire in the hole!
Charges placed. Withdrawal advisable. Following.
You got it.
Put him out of his misery. Okay. Now for a chat with Tali.
Quarian Archive. There's two words you don't expect to hear together.
No creator has re-entered their space since the fleet departed. Why now?
walls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here.
No.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in base camp.
Hi, Tali.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in base camp. Hello? Is anyone there?
Tally, it's Shepard.
Shepard? I'm not complaining, but you show up at the strangest times. What are you doing in the middle of Get Space?
I've got a mission, remember? It's dangerous, but you don't seem averse to high-risk missions these days.
I'll discuss the mission as soon as the gunfire dies down. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed, and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
Okay.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console is damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
Now, yes, there is a way, there is a choice you can make that actually can result in Cal Rieger getting killed. However, I really like Cal Rieger. And, even though it kind of is Renegade to go ahead and have him just keep firing, and which he eventually does get shot by the big Geth mech and gets killed, I'm actually going to let him just stay down and stay alive, because I actually really like, his what he kind of contributes later on.
We've been spotted.
Target contact.
Never saw me coming.
Ready for next target. Target eliminated. Target processed. Threat enemy disabled. Target processed. Ready for next target. Threat neutralized. Target contact. Target eliminated. Target eliminated.
Scoped and dropped. Sniped that one.
Rearming.
Yeah, you can go ahead and snipe too if you want, Legion.
Sniped that one. Never saw me coming. I love it. Scoped and dropped. Scratch one! Scratch one! Yeah! Never saw me coming!
Did I just miss? There we go. Three snipers. No one is safe.
Threat neutralized. Distance shot effective.
That one! Scratch one! Yeah! On your six!
Ready for next target. Ready for next target.
I guess Prime. Lovely.
Enemy disabled. Long-range target neutralized. Threat neutralized.
Okay. Will you two please stay out of the sun? Do you need a moment? Yeah, you did. Alright. Nothing popping up to loot, so let's just move on. Alright, Cal Rieger's on the other side here. Pay attention to his reaction to Legion, by the way. Yep, there it is.
Colossus! Get down!
Yeah, the Colossus is what I was referring to.
Tactical disadvantage.
It can
Recommend
kill
orbital
Cal
fire
Rieger
support.
if you're not careful.
Enemies ahead!
There he is.
Over here! Get to cover! Squad Leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. You got a gap! Right behind you!
We are allied with Shepard. We will fight the Geth units in this area.
You know, ordinarily that wouldn't fly with me, but I can't afford to be picky right now. Tally's inside over there. The Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
I just love that he shouts, "You have a Geth right behind you!" As if I didn't know that. But I love that he's very pragmatic. He's like, you know what? Normally I wouldn't allow that, but considering the circumstances, we can't really be picky, so sure, whatever.
How many Geth are out there?
The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, and one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
That's why I brought my heavy weapon to take care of it.
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites. But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down, it just huddles up and fixes itself. So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close, past that cover.
How bad is your suit damaged?
Combat SEALs clamp down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
And that's one of the reasons I absolutely love Cal Rieger.
We need to get to Tally. Got any ideas?
Just one! I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger, and I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy, maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
So here's the choice. If I say sounds like a plan, he'll keep firing and eventually the Colossus will shoot him and kill him. But I'd rather Cal Rieger not die, so I'm gonna say stay down.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe. This is our best.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down!
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me. Keep us alive.
Look out!
Under fire. Automated flight something range.
Just kind of get to go away for a moment.
Watch out. Piece of crap's repairing itself.
Yeah, I know.
Taking hits.
There we go!
Assault platform has recovered.
like is that the drone is very helpful in causing a distraction, causing them to turn their focus fire elsewhere. Iridium right over there. Alright, let's run for it. Try and get close enough so I can hit this thing with my heavy weapon. Oh, hold on.
Target contact.
There we go. Attacking target.
Target order processed.
Never saw me coming.
Affirmative.
Oh boy. Alright, let's start trying to hit these guys with the heavy. Oh! I was hoping it was gonna go down to its repair protocol and wouldn't hit me while I tried to get to cover and get my health and shields back. What I should have done is I should have used a meta-gel. My bad, my mistake. Wonder how far back it's gonna put me.
Close. I'll keep the Colossus busy.
Oh, right up
Maybe
to
even
this
drop
choice
its
here.
shields. With luck, you'll be able to.
You've
finish
done
it.
enough, Rieger.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They.
Alright, skip that. Alright.
Contact below. Area. Taking hits.
Scratch one.
Abundant man. Abundant man. Underfire. Automated ring. Iron.
I need you guys to start
Change
sniping.
weapon.
Affirmative.
Thank you. Come on. You guys are snipers.
Watch out! Piece of crap's repairing itself.
That's fine. Just gives me the opportunity I need to move up. Move forward.
Assault platform has recovered.
Alright, now we move forward. Come on, guys.
I'm on it.
Order received. Close formation.
Let's get the heavy out now.
Commander, you are targeting us.
Ah, I messed that up. There it goes.
Iron.
Scoped and dropped.
Targeting order processed.
I think that's it.
Just a second. I locked the door to keep more gas from getting inside. There, that should do it.
I'm my way.
Following.
Alright. Now, watch what happens when we bring Legion into this room to meet Tally. Watch what happens.
Just let me finish this download. Shepard, I can't believe you're... Geth, get down!
Hold it!
What are you doing?
This Geth is on our side.
It's a Geth. They just killed a lot of my friends. How can you have one on your side?
It's not like Saren's Geth. It doesn't worship the Reapers, and it wants to stop the Geth who do.
So it's just one of the friendly Geth that drove my people from their homeworld.
We do not intend physical harm to the creators at this time.
Fine. We can talk about this later, Shepard. In private. This whole mission has been a disaster.
She's like, oh, we're talking about this
I wish I'd
later.
joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
You know what? Because, as I mentioned, the whole dark matter thing, let's go ahead and listen to this.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase. But Haystrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
Again, notice these little bits and pieces involving dark matter. This was going to be a thing, a very relevant thing in the next game. Yeah. And well, we know what happened.
It looks like I just saved your mission. Maybe now your people will let me steal you for my mission.
Just let me transmit the data from a secure channel. Then I can leave with you. And if the Admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
Tally's coming with me. I hope that's not a problem.
Not as long as it's her choice.
It is. Thank you, Rieger.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Rieger, my man. By the way, I forgot to mention this earlier. So, you notice here on the far right, the mission summary? I don't think I've ever actually pointed this out, ever, even in my original playthrough, but this is basically a summary of the reports that the Elusive Man is reading. Recruited Talizora for the team. Though loyal to Shepard, Talizora's antagonism towards Cerberus necessitates observation. Also sending recon units to examine Geth activities in case activities on Haystrom provoke action. These are basically the reports that the Elusive Man is receiving on what we are doing. So, just little lines in these reports kind of give hints to how the Elusive Man is kind of perceiving some of these things. About how antagonism towards Cerberus necessitates observation, and loyal to Shepard, things like that. Just little tidbits like that, just to give a bit of extra insight into how Cerberus is kind of running things and how the Elusive Man is kind of perceiving these things. But I like how Tally, after that... And by the way, if I don't do the Paragon Interrupt, she just opens fire at Legion. He runs for cover. He gets behind a structure while Tally just keeps firing. You know, before eventually we go, hold on, settle down, Tally. So yeah, I've done a couple Paragon Interrupts in here, but, you know. And if you think that was a crazy reaction, Tally and Rieger in this mission, just wait till we take him on Tally's loyalty mission.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Talizora. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
You don't have to like them, Tally, but we're on the same side this time.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
That's all I'm asking, Tally.
Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Another reference to us.
Don't
doing
forget
the
to introduce
missions
yourself
back
to
in,
Edie,
the first game.
the ship's new artificial intelligence.
And she's like, "Oh, great, another AI to deal with." That makes me feel so much better. It almost feels like Jacob had no knowledge about the Quarians' feelings towards AI, based on the fact that he just so casually said that. Picked up some new upgrades. More assault rifle damage. Very nice. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. By the way, I don't think I've ever said this. This room in the third game, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. This is one of the worst rooms in the third game.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
And look, it's tombs from the first game. And I kill any sort of team I find. If I run into you, don't expect anything different. Per Talizora Vasanima's request, included with her data for delivery from Haystrom, the Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She has been informed that additional duties to the migrant fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine when her mission with you is considered complete. This choice was hers, but your role as de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your requests. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat your new crew member with the respect due an honored member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to negligence on your part, this board will take severe and appropriate action. Admiral Rael Zora, who of course we will be meeting later on. Alright. Go ahead and give Tally her alternate outfit because let's go hear what Joker has to say about Tally rejoining us.
We've got a Geth on board, not as a prisoner. Can you believe that?
Commander's taken out more Geth than anybody. This one must be different.
Space.
It's great to see Tali on board, Commander, just like old times. It is her, right? I mean, because with the mask, it's... never mind.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the...
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Just starts messing with the chair. He's like, what an interesting floor pattern. It's so fascinating, I'm going to stare at it. Alright. Actually, before we do that, let's talk to Chambers.
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tally. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
She's not my friend. I find that funny. That's such a crazy response that you can make here. She's okay.
It's good to have her on the team.
Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
But then again, remember the reaction that Tally had when we did not give her the data, and from that point on, when we would talk to her on the Normandy in the first game, she would be like, "Don't worry, Shepard, I'm still here." You know, she was very snippy and sarcastic with us because we wouldn't give her the data. Tad bit different now, of course. A couple years later. I forget whether or not when we had this initial conversation with her, if she actually mentioned something about Legion. Well, we'll find out.
Shepard,
oh, let me
what
check
can I do
this
for you?
first.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
There we go. Better shielding. Yes. Yes, please.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
Does it look like they're pulling the strings, Tally? I'm not working for them. They're working for me.
So you ordered the listening devices and tracking beacons that are all over this ship. I know you need resources to fight the Collectors, but be careful, Shepard.
I don't agree with all Cerberus policies, but they're doing the right thing here, Tally.
For now. But as soon as you no longer serve their needs, be ready for them to turn on you. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
I do wish that there was a bit of extra dialogue here.
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
They seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors, and the balance is back in line. What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
I didn't remember if there was an option. I've asked them about if they've started to get along with Tally. In fact, I've heard that. You remember that poker game that we played with Donnelly and Daniels earlier? I heard that if you wait until after you get Tally, that Tally can actually join the game. I don't think I've ever seen that. I'll have to look that up. All right, let's see. I don't think there's really anyone to go chat with right now. Alright, let's go test this. May have to figure out and investigate. Perhaps I can just look it up, see what triggers the other, like the invasion of the Normandy. Unless it triggers right away, but usually they'll say something like, the IFF is ready to test.
Commander, Legion would like to talk with you.
Oh. Okay. Now she says that. I asked her earlier and she was like, nothing right now. Now she says Legion wants to talk. And I guess the fact that Legion was there kind of overrides any interaction that she would have with Garrus. Because she didn't even acknowledge him being there. Which, when you think about it, is kind of unusual. But then, you know, that kind of thing becomes more relevant later, really. Alright, Legion, give me your loyalty mission.
Shepard, Commander. We have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
It's time to kill the heretics. For the Emperor.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
Sometimes the sorry. Sometimes I had my charging cable hooked up into the controller, and sometimes it just kind of disables the controller momentarily. All right, there we go. Let's see.
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
And this makes going to that mission in 3 where it's basically the Geth, like, world, like, inside the software, just fascinating when you see how it looks in regards to what he's saying here.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations.
We're gonna go blow them up. What? What? That is the other option, remember? When we get to make the choice in that mission? Though, of course, we're not gonna do that right away. We still have a couple more people to recruit. Alright, so it's still not ready to trigger. Alright, so more than likely what we're going to do next is we're going to head to Ilium and start doing all that stuff, explore, meet Tally, get info about Thane and Samara. Obviously we won't do the Miranda mission or the Shadow Broker stuff just yet. I also need to go to the Citadel, but of course I want to hold off on doing Garrus's mission. So we'll be heading to Ilium when we come back. Stay tuned.